Hello and welcome back. Since you have seen how to find the product of algebraic terms when there are more than one variables in worked example 1, let's use those rules to solve practice now 1. There are two rules that you need to follow. First is when we have to multiply algebraic terms, we multiply coefficient with coefficients and variable with variables. And when same variables are multiplied, their powers are added. Let's see question number 1. Find each of the following products. A part is 5x into 6y. So now we have to multiply coefficient with coefficient and variable with variable. So 5 into 6 is 30. X multiplied with y is x, y. So this is the product of 5x and 6y. Let's move to B part. In B part, we have to multiply negative 8x with 2y. We multiply negative 8 with 2 and x with y. So negative 8 into 2 is negative 16. X multiplied with y is x, y. Let's move to C part now. In C part, we have x squared yz into y squared z. So here we have x squared, while here we don't have any x, so we will write x squared only. Now let's come to the next variable, which is y. Here the power of variable y is 1. Remember that when there is no power, it means the power is 1. And on this term, the power is 2. So add these two powers together. 1 plus 2 is 3. So we will have y raised to the power 3. And z multiplied by z, power of z over here is 1. Again, the power of z on this term is 1. Add these powers together. 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is the answer of C part. Let's proceed to the last part now. Negative xy multiplied with negative 11x cubed y squared. Now in this term, we don't see any number, we don't see any coefficient. So when there is no coefficient, it means the coefficient is 1. So we have to multiply negative 1 with negative 11. And two negatives make a positive. So negative 1 multiplied with negative 11 is positive 11. Let's multiply the variables now. The power of x on this term is 1, while the power of x on this term is 3. So add the two powers. The power of y on the first term is 1 and power of y on second term is 2. So add the two powers together and we get 11 x raised to the power 4, y raised to the power 3. So we can do it directly as well, we can do it mentally as well, and we can do the multiplication by showing this step as well. Let's start question number 2 now. Question number 2 is find the product of 1 by 2a and negative 8 by 3b. Since we know that product means multiplication, so we have to multiply 1 by 2a with negative 8 by 3b. Since we have studied the rule that we multiply the coefficients together and we multiply the variables together, so we can simply write this expression as 1 by 2 multiplied with negative 8 by 3 and a multiplied with b. And we can always use brackets to separate variables and coefficients. These are two fractions which are being multiplied. We can simplify them by cutting. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. No more simplification by cutting is possible. So we can multiply the numerator with the numerator. 4 into minus 1 is negative 4. We can multiply the denominator with the denominator. 1 into 3 is 3. And a multiplied with b is a, b. So this is the answer. I hope you have understood these questions. Stay tuned for upcoming videos.